Over to health matters now, where the tussle between private hospitals and the Social Health Authority now seems to be far from over, after a meeting between the two Thursday failed to yield a consensus on the resumption of services for members of the authority.
The government maintains that it acknowledges the 10 billion shillings debt and is in the process of settling it.
Gloria Milimu with more.
Prepare for tougher days ahead was the caution that was seemingly sent indirectly to members of the Social Health Authority after no white smoke emanated from the Thursday meeting between the authority and private hospitals. The decision by service providers to continue withholding services from members of SHA, indicating a no end in sight to the biting ripple effect of the hardline position maintained by the two.
It is better to engage in a structured manner, in a coordinated manner, so that we at the policy level we are able to give directions and directives based on issues that have been examined.
The Ministry of Health says a previous meeting with the providers resulted in the commencement of implementation of at least 2 of the 3 contentious issues presented. They include NHIF arrears and outpatient reimbursement model said to have dominated today's meeting, and visibility of claim settlement under SHA. The main agenda of the meeting, as seen by KTN, was sensitization of the outpatient reimbursement model, as the suspension of service order was seemingly kept at bay. Whereas the private hospitals demand 10 billion shillings under the defunct NHIF, the government says reconciliation of the claims by both parties will help in establishing the actual amount owed in claims, as some, as presented by the facilities, had been cancelled.
I want to believe that the engagements, that the feedback that you've given us will then be subject to a technical review committee, and they will give you, it will also help in giving clarity of things where it's still grey. And that's why we needed to have this engagement.
The Ministry of Health says as of 4th October 2024, at least 9 billion out of the 19 billion shillings undisputed claims had been paid, and that plans are underway to clear the remaining amount that largely depends on availability of funds from collected debt from other government entities that owed NHIF and from revenue collected under SHA.
We have been assured the money is available, okay? That was a bit of a concern for us, knowing the sort of budgetary allocations that have been talked about. And that we also understand that progressively money will be made available.
And as that happens, they maintain that private hospitals should continue offering services as per the terms of the contracts entered into with the authority. Meanwhile, ODM leader Raila Odinga, while on a tour of Migori and Homa Bay counties, called for a review of the teething problems that continue to hamper the delivery of quality healthcare in the country.
Many patients are suffering because of the introduction of what they call SHA. This is something that needs to be resolved properly so that people can get proper medical